Hey guys, so I just finished reading chapter 66, 166 of Eden Zero. As you guys know, I said I'm going to do a live reaction to all of them, but as I was doing the live reactions, I noticed that I wasn't reacting that much. To be honest, I'm more of a silent reader or a silent watcher. I have very dead face and dead emotions. Anyways, I'm planning to do a big video on Eden Zero that contains reviews of chapters 158 to 156 and 66. I'm planning to do a really good video. I'm writing the script starting from today. So anyways, that's beside the point. This is not why I'm making the video. Please stay with me. I'm just releasing my fucking emotions from this chapter. So as I just said, I just read chapter 166, and to be honest, I should have done a live reaction, but as I said, I'm more of a dead person. I tend to internalize all of the emotions that I get. So even if I did a live reaction, you guys wouldn't see anything or be able to tell anything because it's all happening on the inside. Anyways, so this chapter was crazy, man. Not only did it give a conclusion, and not just a conclusion, it gave two satisfying conclusion to four characters, actually three characters. First, as I hope she's not dead, but knowing Hero and what he's doing in Eden Zero, he's doing exactly the opposite of what he was doing in Fairy Tail. So I'm 100% certain that she is dead, which is dead. I hope she's not, but I'm convinced she's dead. If she's not, I will not be upset. I will take it. I won't give a fuck, man. Even if people say it's an asshole, I will take that as a dub. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, moving on from that, as I said, it gave a conclusion also to Shora's storyline. I'm just moving through the chapter to see what I want to talk about. Yeah, Shora's storyline, as the chapter entailed that actually their storylines. These two characters are so messed up, both of them. They are just tragic. Like both of them are tragic. This Ijuana, I was gonna say bitch, but I thought that's kind of demeaning, because she's actually a good character. Beneath it all, she's actually good. And here we can see Shora that he's accepted his fate. He's kind of defeated, not just figuratively but also emotionally. He's done with everything. He accepted his loss. He accepted his fate. He's just waiting for his death. And then we see Ijuana. I think that is how you pronounce that name. If it is Iwana, then I'll say Iwana, because sometimes if it's a German name, or you don't say the J, I don't know, man. I'm just I'm just saying what I want to say. This is my own reaction. I don't it's not even a review. This is not a review because this is not scripted. This is just my raw emotions, as you guys can see. And as many of you can tell, I cannot articulate my thoughts well enough. That is why I'm going through the chapters and trying to get everything out of my chest. So as I was saying, Iwana or Ijuana comes, and she basically confronts Shura, and Shura actually believes at first that she came to kill him, but as the chapter goes on, as you can see here, he says that he's actually figured it out, the whole red string situation, because she said in multiple chapters ago that she has shot the chapter she has shot the chapter, okay, she has shot the string at Shura, so she is connected with Shura. But as the chapter went on, where Ijuana reveals that for people who don't know love, her power actually doesn't work. So that is the only weakness that power has. So because Shura doesn't know love, it never worked on him. So and as the chapter goes on, it's actually kind of sad, because you can see that Ijuana actually loved him, and she hates herself that she loves him. Not she hates herself, she accepts herself for loving him, because she knows it's not right. She knows she should hate this person because he killed her family, he killed her father, he destroyed everything, he is a scumbag. But she says, I have some screws missing from my head, I must be crazy because I love you. And Shura, for the first time, because Shura throughout the arc has been displayed to have some emotions. Yeah, he's not totally messed up, you can see where he's coming from. And this final scene with him and Ijuana has solidified him for me as one of the best villains that Hiro Mashima has created. And to be honest, all of the best villains that Hiro Mashima has created, all of them come from Eden Zero. To be honest, the ones that he did for Fairy Tail, their conclusion has made their whole character to be useless or dumb or devoid of all meaning. But here we can see that he actually cares about Shura. He cares enough to give him a conclusion, and his conclusion is actually satisfying. And this conclusion tells you where he came from. Like, you can understand that this man is just a bully. He was a bully. He didn't have anyone else to love. He didn't have anyone else to love him. So he just lashed out at the world. He just needed some love in his life. And to see this scene, it's actually sad. I actually cried here, because as much of a scumbag that he is, he actually moved the story. He made this story so much better. This arc, this war arc, has been so good, and it would have never been this good if it wasn't for this man. So I have a lot of love for him, because in stories, if a villain is not created well, or if he's just evil for the sake of evil, that doesn't give the reader any emotional investment. Anyways, I'm just saying things that I'm not even sure what I mean by them. I'll just move on to the next one. But my final statement on this, that Shura is actually, he's a good character. Not good as in he's good, he has a good heart, or he's a well written villain. I actually care for him. I sympathize with him. I empathize with him. It's just sad that it had to come to this, and he died, as many of us thought. I saw that because when I was reading chapter 163, because that chapter was also crazy, I went to see some of the people's reaction and thoughts on the chapter, and many thought that Hero is actually not going through with the kill on Shura, because Hero always, throughout this whole arc, he always pushed Shura as someone you can sympathize with. Yeah, he's a scumbag, he's done some scummy things, but you see that Shiki is actually trying to teach him that what he's doing is messed up, but eventually he stuck to his ways and he got what he deserved, a death, but it was a beautiful death. Anyways, we move on and we see that the explosion is finally reaching the Eden Zero, and we can finally see what Witch meant by I will protect the Eden Zero. And I'm saying finally, like I've been with this chapter for 2 weeks. I actually just read the whole 6 chapters that I was behind just now, like this morning. It's 10:59 my time. I read it at 6 a.m. and I just finished marathoning the whole 6 chapters. So yeah, we can see that Twitch is going, and she's saying that in the name of the 4 shining stars of the Demon King, I am the shield of Eden Zero, I vow to protect this ship, and all that stuff. And then Hiro Mashima hit us with a flashback of when Shiki was a baby, and you can see that she's holding him like at the ending in the anime. If you've watched the anime's ending song, it's actually beautiful because the song is emotional, and you can see her holding Shiki, and here they are all remembering this moment. I would like to think in my head that, because Shiki, when he uses his ether gear, he draws the memories, the emotions of everyone around him, and he can see everything. He can see the memories, he can see the emotions, he can feel everything. And I would like to think that in this moment he's actually feeling this, he's actually seeing this flashback. This flashback is not just for us. I would like to think that Shiki is also seeing this flashback because of his gravity power. I would like to think that way, because it would be beautiful if he actually saw it, and it would be heartbreaking. Anyways, we move and we see that she loves him, obviously, and all of them love Shiki, and we see her that she's like a mother, man. And to see her go like that, it's just sad. I have nothing else to say, to be honest. This was just a sad chapter. At the first half of the chapter, I was happy sad. When you're sad, but you know that you're sad and happy at the same time, because I'm sad because Shura died, but I'm happy because he died in a good way, because I love Shura as much of a scumbag that he is. I love him, and now I'm sad, and in this part I'm sad, like actually devastated. Actually, I was screaming here, please Hero, do some fairy tale shit, just pull the trigger, say, oh, it's actually Erza and she can withstand this fucking blast because she's Erza. That decisive chapter that made the whole anime community flip out on fairy tale. I would like him to do the same thing here, but from what we have seen throughout Eden Zero, Hiro Mashima just is not the same. He is not the same. He is writing this story like it is the final work in his career, and he wants to solidify himself as a great manga artist, and he is a great manga artist, but no one is respecting him enough. I am so sad. I am so sad, and I'm so mad. Now I'm talking about things beyond this chapter, so this is also a beautiful panel. I cried here, but I'm not talking about this. I'm saving this for the review portion, and I'm gonna be making a big video. Anyway, moving on to the point that I want to make. As I said, I'm so sad and mad that no one is reading Eden Zero, or no one is giving Eden Zero the respect that it deserves, the attention that it deserves, because of the stigma of Fairy Tail, because of the the design looks just like Fairy Tail, or it's Hiro Mashima, he's lazy, or some of the other stuff. Like, I'm so fucking mad and done of this discussion. Eden Zero is I was going to say the best serializing shonen manga right now, but one of the best, because right now we have Eden Zero in this is all for me, as basically we have Eden Zero. I would put Eden Zero for me right now, after these recent chapters that I just read. I would put Eden Zero as number one. Then I would put One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen as the number two. Then I guess comes Black Clover, and what else am I reading weekly? I guess Spy Family, but Spy Family is bi-weekly, and it's not the same style. Anyways, for me right now, Eden Zero is the best serializing shonen manga. Then a close second, One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen. Anyway, that's all for me. It's 17 minutes. Holy shit. And I've been wasting time as well. Holy fuck. Anyways, this been Vaughn, and I just wanted to say my thoughts on this chapter. If you like my content, subscribe. If you don't like this video, dislike. If you don't like Eden Zero, then you're a fucking moron, man. Just read Eden Zero and drop the fucking stigma, drop the act that it is a Fairy Tail clone. No, it's not a Fairy Tail clone. It has never been a Fairy Tail clone. This is what we're seeing right here, is the best shonen manga right now, the best weekly shonen manga right now. So please, everyone, give it the respect it needs. Hiro has shown that this is his best fucking manga. This is his best work, man. Even Rave Master is not this good, and Rave Master was a shonen classic. Even Rave Master is not this good. Anyways, that's all for me. I'm sorry if I'm sorry if I was stuttering a lot in this video. I'm just very, very emotional right now. So yeah, when I'm emotional, I stutter a lot. So anyways, that's all for me. This has been Vaughn, and yeah, bye.